Well, everybody, I made a mistake with my Switch 2, and in this video, I'm going to alert you so that you don't make this mistake, explain what I did wrong, how you can avoid it, and how to fix it if you accidentally do. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch 4. Switch is great. Switch is good. I was so excited to get the Switch on that I screwed it up, all right? I just wanted to get in, right? I turned this thing on. They offer you the system transfer at the beginning of the setup, and I was like, no, I don't want to wait for all that. I don't want to deal with all that. I want to check out Mario Kart World. I want to download the GameCube app. I want to feel this thing, see this thing, play with this thing, go on the eShop, check some stuff out. And little did I know that I screwed myself by doing that. So I am trying to stop y'all from making the same mistake, which is if you want to system transfer your Switch 2, right? If you want to take data from a Switch 1 right over here to a Switch 2, it don't work after you have it on, right? So this is here. Let's see how we can get this both in the screen. There, system transfer to Nintendo Switch 2 on my Switch 1. This is going to allow me to do everything. It's going to allow me to transfer save data. It's going to allow me to transfer downloaded games. It's going to allow me to transfer my user profiles. It's going to be everything. But once you've completed the initial setup of your Switch 2, there is no way to do that system transfer. No matter how many times you try and beg the Switch 1 to do it, it will not do it. We can continue with the system transfer here and see if it's going to progress. But it's not going to. It's going to tell you users who have not linked to a Nintendo account will be removed from the system. All right, that's fine. When it goes to find it out, it says save data will be removed from the system and transferred, telling you all the save data that's going to be transferred over. It's really nice because it does move just about your whole existence, your whole Switch existence. It's going to search for the Switch 2. And it's going to think that there's a new Switch 2 that's on. And there is a new Switch 2. There's this guy right here, but it cannot work. Now, maybe some of you uploaded your Switch 1 system transfer to the server so that it was ready to go as soon as you got your Switch 2. Same roadblock. Cannot transfer anything from the server. Now, if you have your stuff still on your original Switch, you are able to do a save data transfer. So if you do get to the point I got to where like you're all the way here and you don't want to deal with basically factory resetting the system, then you can do a save data transfer. That will still work, but that is going to be limited to save data. It's not going to allow you to transfer over the downloaded games. It's not going to allow you to transfer over the users in the profile. It's not going to be the smooth, simple solution that they made this system transfer, like the whole setting in the 20.0.0 update that they added for this procedure and this process. It's not going to be simple. So I'm going to do the dastardly task of what you got to do here, which is go down to system. And you can look through these menus. There's nothing that says start a new system transfer. I confirmed it in the manual. Once you do the initial setup, if you did a server transfer, you're just completely screwed. You can't get any data onto your Switch 2 without resetting. And if you did just like keep it on the Switch 1, you're trying to do a system transfer, that's not going to work, but you could do save data. If you want to do it all, you're going to have to go down to data clear. You're going to have to restore to factory settings, which feels real bad. It's telling you caution. It's letting you know it's a bad move. It's going to unlink the Nintendo accounts. It's going to restore to factory settings. It's going to tell you, like, it's gone. And voila, that's what we have to do. This is the only way to undo the mistake I made, which is why I'm making this video, so you don't make this mistake and you don't have to go through a process of doing it. And now I can't even do it. It's error coding out my factory restore. So this is actually not great. This is not something you want to mess around with. This is not something you can get by without system transferring. Part of me doesn't want a system transfer. Maybe I'm just convincing myself, because then I can like start fresh, right? I can only download games that have Switch 2 updates. I can only, put on things that I want to put on. I don't have to fill the system memory real fast with all my old Switch 1 stuff. I can bit by bit. So you can totally do it that way, piece by piece, bit by bit. But if you want to do the full thing, then let me show you how to actually do it so that you don't run into the issue I just did, where you download some games you like, you play some stuff, you get your accounts linked, and then you have to undo everything because there's no way around it. Now, frankly, I think Nintendo should have put a way to do a system transfer even after you set up the system. That seems pretty silly to me. I don't know. I'm not really sure of the logistics of why that can't happen, but it's got to be during this initial setup. Like, this music, it just was too much of a jam for me. Like, I think I got carried away with the music. I just wanted to load it up. I mean, honestly, like, I think a lot of people are going to want to boot this thing up and get straight into Nintendo Switch 2ing. They're not going to want a system transfer. They don't want to look back and think of the past. Back at the beginning, once again, and now you can do the system transfer. They really should warn you. They're like, if you have a Nintendo Switch and you want to do this, do it. But they're like, they need to tell you somewhere, like, if you don't do it, you can't do it again. They're giving you this like about system transfers, things that will transfer. Very nice. There should be a warning here. I'm kind of annoyed that there isn't. This is going to set things up and start it. My cat is stressed, having to redo this whole Switch 2 thing. I agree. It's please waiting. So now I have to go to my Switch 1, which I have like right above the screen. Oh, there we go. If you have a micro SD express card, insert it. Well, I don't because they're sold out literally everywhere. So we signed into our Switch, or our Nintendo account rather. They have a nice QR code system now, which makes it quicker. Connect to an AC adapter, just start downloading data. They know it's going to be a lot. Bowser is not happy about this. He says this is going to take a long time. Bring the system close. The source system is about... It's right here. It's about as close as it can get. Here it is. All right, they're telling me to basically do what I've already done. It's connecting the two systems. And now we can start the download. So this is how you avoid doing this. I mean, not really again, but how you avoid erasing everything. Make sure that if you want a system transfer, use system transfer at the very beginning. That is the message and the point and the advice and the meaning of this video. If you're going to system transfer, do it at the start. Otherwise, it's quite a headache. It's a lot of work, and you're going to have to re-download the games and the stuff that you might have already downloaded, and it's just kind of a pain in the neck. So Nintendo doesn't warn you, but that's what I'm here for. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you made your system transfer easily. Once you hit start download, it just goes by itself. But in the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Switch Force out. Oops, it does warn you. I guess I can't read very well. Continue without transferring systems. You won't be able to transfer systems later. Somehow I missed that, but I was just so excited to get into my Switch. I was like, dude, let's just do the Switch. And then they switched up on me. Whoops.